Brian, you were an offensive lineman of some note. Man, I'm eager to hear what you thought of Broderick Jones. They started Dan Moore Jr. at left tackle. He only played the first series, 10 plays. And then Broderick Jones got 49 snaps, more than anybody on the team. Clearly, and I'm not saying he shouldn't be a Tomlin project. Tomlin has really pushed him at training camp. What did you see from him?
Well, he needs to. I mean, he's very young. I think he's 21 years old. I mean, he just needs to get stronger. And I think everything. I think his technique has to get better. I mean, he's got elite quickness off the ball, which is good. But, I see, the footwork has to get better, especially with guys trying to go on the inside. They gave him some help, whether it was Nate Herbig or whether it was a tight end or Chip. They gave him some help out there. They don't want his confidence to get, destroyed in any way. I mean, he's very young, but I think he needs a lot of work. I don't think he's, I don't think he's set to just come in here and be the left tackle right away just because he was a first-round pick. I think he needs some work. And it was clear that they wanted to get him some work, playing with different quarterbacks the other night and playing with different guys next to him. I think it's important for him just to see as much as he possibly can because I think there's some things that he really has to work on. His hands, you can't start lunging on guys. You can't drop your inside foot. I mean, just stuff that everybody has to learn. And sometimes you got to go play games to learn it.
Brian, what about Dan Moore Jr.? He started the last 2 years, he held his own, but they obviously went out and traded up to get a number one pick at tackle. Would you be comfortable starting him the first game against San Francisco?
Well, I mean, look, you're going to see Nick Bosa out there more than likely. I mean, he's as good as anybody in this business. He can make you look bad. But, you just hope that, you have a good game plan when you have a guy like Bosa and you have guys that can rush the passer like Pittsburgh does. But I wouldn't have any problem putting Dan out there. I saw him work down at Duke Manyweather's camp in Dallas this year. I think physically, I don't think he can get much better than he is. He's got I think he's improved. I think he's improved his core strength. I think he's improved because he's played. He's got some stiffness to him, which I don't think is ever going to just go away. But I think I think his upper body strength and his technique has gotten a lot better. I wouldn't have any problem putting Dan Moore out there because I know how hard he's worked at it.